I know what you're thinking. I know what you're asking yourself. And you're asking yourself, Tristan, why are you dressed like that? Well, the reason is, So when this podcast is played back to me in court, I could say, I was playing a character. Tristan Tate doesn't dress like that. Playing a character. Because sometimes on podcasts, I am in fact playing a character. My only mistake is I'm dressed as myself, speaking as myself, with my hat off and looking exactly the same as I always look. And excerpts of my podcast get read back to me by Romanian prosecutors all the time. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm playing a character. Relax. That's a joke. Relax. So I've dressed up specifically for tonight because I'm going to run it back a little bit. I'm going to give you some classic Tristan Tate with a bit of a new twist on it. Now, I used to do podcasts with people like Rich Cooper, Rollo Tomasi. Did I ever do his podcast? Back in the day, when I was a young man in his 20s, I was brash, I like to brag, I like to show off. And I did something interesting. I used to talk openly and honestly about my sex life, how I deal with women, who I sleep with, in what position and by what manner. And this content was actually at the time extremely popular. So, in a moment, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the sex life of a man approaching 40, how things have changed, and why things are different. Because sex is an important topic for young men and women everywhere. They're all looking to have it. They're all looking to be safe. Some of them are looking to have kids. Some of them are looking to not have kids. So I'm going to give some sex advice in this podcast. And the reason I'm going to give sex advice is because of some questions I got because of my previous podcast. People asked me about when I said, your group chat you have with the boys, be very careful about that group chat and read it through the eyes of a federal prosecutor. A bunch of people started messaging me, what about my texts with girls? I was like, shit. I need to cover this for all the young men and ladies out there. To extra protect yourself from fake accusation bullshit in today's 2026 world. So, I'm back in Romania. Here I am at the HQ. Shout out Myron and Nick, who are now pushing my HQ agenda. And, why am I back in Romania? Because it's funny. But every time I get back in Romania, I always get word. I know various people in the country, various people connected to politicians, connected to policemen, but connected to the prosecutor's offices, and people give me bits of information. And I asked this guy quite a pertinent question today when I landed. He goes, oh, you came back? I said, yeah, of course I fucking came back. I'm fucking innocent. Of course I'm coming back. What the fuck? I ain't scared of these niggers. And I said, why all these new fake nonsense charges about the podcast being offensive and it's a violation of free speech? Why? And I was told by a very prominent person here in this country that they dislike us. A lot of people who are in charge of deciding whether or not we get new charges and accuse us of new things don't like us personally because, and I quote, we won't stop talking shit about Romania. So, I called my friend and I said to him, I did nothing but promote Romania and talk about how great it was for 7.5 motherfucking years. I was the #1 ambassador of this country, and I've never committed a fucking crime here or anywhere else. The reason I say Romania is a corrupt shithole, if you're listening, Romanians, is because you stole 2.5 years of my life from me. And then your file failed to even go to trial. I didn't even get a trial for this. You locked me up for 2.5 years, and I rant about it, and I talk about it. But I'm told me talking about it is the reason that I keep getting new charges for free speech and money laundering and bullshit. And I'm like, sorry, I thought you were supposed to accuse me of being a human trafficker, take me to trial and prove it. I thought you're supposed to accuse me of being a criminal, take me to trial and prove it. I didn't realize that you're watching the fucking emergency meeting podcast with me sitting here and being like, oh, he said something bad about us. More charges. Oh, maybe we could try and put him in jail. Motherfuckers, I've never done anything wrong. I had no beef with your country. I had absolutely no beef with you. If you're walking down the street and some midget comes up and kicks you in the nuts 5 fucking times, ruptures your nutsack, and you do 2.5 years in a hospital bed, and then you get out and you say, you know what, midgets suck. Midgets can fuck off. All his midget family can go suck a dick. Imagine those midgets getting together. He's saying bad things about midgets. Why is he doing this? Motherfuckers, you did this. I didn't start a fight with you. I didn't know your motherfucking names. I didn't know this prosecutor's name. I didn't know these politicians' names who hate me. I didn't know any of you motherfuckers' names. I was living in Romania, not doing crimes, driving nice cars around, and showing off your beautiful landscape and your beautiful architecture. That's all I was doing. So you fired the first fucking shot. If this is why you're giving me new charges, because we talk bad about Romania and say it's corrupt, you're just proving my fucking point. You do realize that. You're just proving my point. You stop your bullshit. I'll have no reason to talk bad about your country. So anyway, you motherfuckers are out your minds. I know you're listening. Now I know you listen to my podcast. You're out of your fucking minds. All I wanted to do was lay here by my pool, drive my Lamborghini around, go to the forest, go to the fucking mountains, go look at castles. That's all I was doing. And now suddenly, I point out that you stole 2.5 years of my life from me without a reason, and you're mad. Well, he's telling the internet we're corrupt. So your solution is to charge me with more things? Free speech violations? And that's going to make you look less corrupt? Get your fucking act together, guys. No game theory. Literally, no tact. It's ridiculous. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I don't do crime. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about my sex life today. And it's important that you youngsters hear this, because I grew up at a very different time from you. When I was 18, 19, BlackBerry Messenger may have been around, but there was no Instagram, there was no WhatsApps, there was no big long threads of conversation. Everything you did, every Uber receipt where you booked people cars to come to your house or not, it all wasn't logged. You just walked around the world, went out, met girls, slept with them. They came back to your place, you went back to their place, slept with them, and then it was all fine. But everything today, every sexual interaction, as normal as a sexual interaction is, leaves a paper trail. And the paper trail, in the hands of a prosecutor, can make it look like you've done a crime, somehow. They don't even need the girl to say anything bad. In my case, no girl said anything bad. They just said, this girl's a victim of human trafficking. A famous example I like to point to is they said, there's money going into this girl's bank account every month from Tristan Tate. And, we need to lock him up and question her 5 times. She might be a victim of human trafficking. I was paying for the girl's cancer treatment, you motherfuckers. You corrupt motherfuckers. I was paying for her cancer treatment, and she told you that's what the money was for. Oh, money laundering for human trafficking. And she's still a victim in my case file. I talk to her every day. She's a friend of mine. Ridiculous. But every sexual interaction you have, and every interaction you have with a woman, leaves a paper trail. So I'm going to talk to you about my sex life today and some various do's and don'ts. Because I've always been quite a gentlemanly, polite guy. My text messages don't necessarily read bad. One of the famous examples is I was talking to a girlfriend of mine many years ago about anal sex. Oh, we're going to have anal sex next time I see you, blah, blah, blah. So obviously the prosecutor reads this through his fucking bullshit lenses, ignores all the rest of the conversation that goes back years. The conversation actually still goes on to this day, because I still speak to her to this day, all these years later. And he said, this looks like coercive, controlling behavior. And I was like, motherfucker, you're reading me 5-year-old messages about fucking anal sex. What do you mean coercive and controlling? Well, this girl, you may have coercively controlled her. I said, yes, you know, it's really going to break your heart, Mr. Prosecutor. I had sex with that girl this morning before I came to your office, reading our 5-year-old messages to back up the false allegation of some American psychopath is not going to make you look any better. It's not going to stand in court because she's just going to show up and say, leave him alone. This is a couple years ago. It upsets my prosecutor even more. It's fine. I had sex with this girl last week. Still. The same girl from the same messages 7 years ago. But in the eyes of a prosecutor, any message between consenting adults can be twisted the wrong way. So I'm going to tell you about Tristan Tate's sex life 2026. All the dirt, all the gossip. I am Mr. fucking boring. That's me. Boring. They have stolen my ability and made me cautious enough to not engage in basically any type of sex that can make a prosecutor say, this is bad. Or in the worst case scenario, this doesn't happen to me, but it happens out there to all you guys, the girl to say, well, I didn't really consent to this, I wasn't really into this, and try to get you that way. So, I had a sexual encounter a few months ago with this lady. And the lady said to me the next day on text message, you could be more rough with me if you want. You were really gentle, really polite, and it was really nice, but you could be much more rough, if you like. And I'm like, wrong. I cannot be more rough. Because if a corrupt prosecutor gets his hand on his text messages, he's going to say, I did something illegal. So I'm going to run you by types of sex that you shouldn't have. Some of them I used to do, some of them I don't do. I've done lots of different types of sex with lots of different women. I'm Tristan Tate. So I'm going to read you through some basic things that all you young men think, I may like to try that one day with my girlfriend or a girl I meet. And I'm going to tell you why I don't do it. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying when the eyes of the Matrix are on you, you shouldn't. So, first and foremost, a lot of you young guys out there, threesomes, right? Two or more girls at the same time? Sounds like fun. Wrong. No more threesomes for this guy. I do not do threesomes. First and foremost, there's different ways of having threesomes. If you're a man, you can have one girl and another girl, and you can say, you know what, girls? I want to have a threesome. Whoop, whoop, coercive, controlling behavior, pressuring people into sexual acts they don't want to do. So you can't do that. The most typical type of threesome that I get offered is, hi, baby, I know this girl, and I want to bring this girl over, and we can all have fun together. Oh, you want to bring a fucking CIA agent, Mossad spy into my house? Wrong. I don't know this bitch. I know you, I trust you, I vetted you. You want to bring some random woman into my bed so I can have a bit more sexual pleasure at the risk of her going around selling stories to newspapers, many years later getting contacted by prosecutors and her being like, well, it wasn't really my idea. My friend who's a girl told me to do it. They're going to be like, Tristan Tate used the lover boy method to tell his girlfriend to recruit women. That's a word they like. Recruit. Tristan had parties to recruit women to sleep with. Recruit. I'm not running a fucking military barracks, motherfuckers. It's sex. Anyway, threesomes. No fucking way. Way too easy to paint a negative picture. And way too easy to, way too easy to paint a negative picture and way too easy to say it was coerced, or you might not know the new girl, you may not trust the new girl. So, yeah, no more threesomes for Tristan Tate. This is my sex life nowadays. People who have sex, couples, watch porn together. Sounds kinky, sounds fun. I mean, a lot of you guys watch porn. I don't. I don't even watch porn, but maybe you watch porn and you think, oh, well, it makes me hard, so I'm going to watch porn with my girlfriend because she watches porn too. Wrong. You should never watch porn with your girlfriend ever, especially if it's your idea. Well, this guy, I'm the prosecutor. This is my prosecutor hat. This guy showed sexual materials to his girlfriend to try to elicit her into deeds that are performed by professionals, and she's just a normal girl. It could be her idea. Then, when they raid your house and search your electronic devices, they find porn. The coolest thing about the search, I saw Hunter Biden say something very smart the other day. So Hunter Biden was like, look, I've had my laptops analyzed. All my dirt's out there. If I analyzed your laptop, it would be bad. Fair point, Hunter Biden. But they analyzed my shit. My phones, my laptops. You know what they didn't find? A single fucking image of porn. a single video of porn. There's no porn on my shit. Because I don't watch porn my damn self. Let alone watching it with my girlfriend. Getting in more trouble. I'm going to run through these things. These are things I don't do. These are things I don't do. Sex toys. The problem with sex toys in a relationship is that when the police raid your house, they find dildos. Now, my house was raided. Every single sexual offender has porn, he has sex toys, he has kinky material, whips, chains. We're going to get to that stuff later. But I can't imagine the humiliating feeling of them raiding my house, searching my room, and finding a dildo. Oh, it's not mine. Me and my girlfriend used it together. No matter how true your story might be, when those police come for you and they find a dildo under your pillow, you're a man who owns a dildo. And you know what's funny about prosecutors that I found with my text messages about anal sex that they put out there? No wrongdoing done. Prosecutors love to embarrass you. They love to try to humiliate you. They'd be like, dildos were found in Tristan Tate's bedroom. Dildos were found in Anon user's bedroom. When we raided his house, there were dildos. Look at P. Diddy. Now, P. Diddy's a piece of shit. He beat the fuck out of his girlfriend. I don't know the ins and outs of his case. All I know is he's a piece of shit. But remember, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. They found that shit. That's not a crime, by the way. But that's the one detail everyone, including me, who doesn't give a fuck about Diddy, knows. So, sex toys. Let your girlfriend keep them at her house. Let her bring them round. Let her take them back. I don't know. I don't like it. So there are no sex toys in my sexual relationships. I'd advise against owning sex toys because when the police find a dildo in your cupboard, you're a man who owns a dildo. You better pray you're sleeping in bed with your girlfriend when the fucking cops show up. And she's like, it's mine. I was using it for him. Because if you're in bed by yourself, guess what? You're gay. So no. Sex toys, no. Keep in mind, I've done all sorts of things in my life. I'm an old man. I'm approaching 40. I'm a father. Me sitting online bragging about my sex life, blah, blah. We've all seen the clips. I had them played to me in court. Oh, I banged 4 girls at once, blah, blah. How did you recruit these girls to have sex? Just stop saying recruit, nigger. Shut up. Their idea. But I still had to explain myself, so I don't do it anymore. Right. New positions. You know? Strange new positions. There's the standard 6, 5, 6. You mix between them. Most men who are experienced enough with women have a kind of running script in their head, Bit of missionary, bit of doggy, bit of cowgirl, bit of this, bit of that. Finish, It's kind of like a playbook. You've done it so many times, you just kind of run through these things. But let me tell you what you don't do. New shit. That's what I don't do. No new positions for me. I am not going to suggest to my girlfriend in person or especially on text or otherwise, hey, we should try sex where your legs are behind your back. Mr. Prosecutor. Enticed a girl with positions that will cause physical pain. Hey, dress up in some sexy lingerie. Here's some money and we're going to try a bunch of new positions. Tried to bribe her as a method of control with financial gifts so she could participate in sex that she may have found painful and humiliating. Sorry, girls. If you suggest some new shit to me, I ain't trying it. Get on your back. Old school. I am not interested in new shit anymore. Let's keep this up. Role play. Wrong. No fucking role play. There's no role play in my bedrooms. I ain't playing role play. Absolutely no fucking role play ever. Text messages are bad. But even in real life, role play is fucking bad. Hear me out. You're a 23-year-old man. Girlfriend's 19, 4 years younger. Good age gap. You're banging her, you're having sex. You're having your relationship. It's fine. You get important, you're on a podcast, you talk about political issues you shouldn't. Cops raid you. Remember, your girlfriend doesn't have to say anything bad. This is what's happened to me. My girlfriend, who I'm still sleeping with right now, I was like, this is a victim of Tristan's. It's not girls who have accused Tristan Tate. It's a prosecutor who have accused Tristan Tate and girls of being both the victim and perpetrators of crime. Prosecutor's some guy. Doesn't know us. Never watched us fuck. So, the problem with role play is it involves things like pretending you don't have consent. Rape fantasy. Ever heard this? Lots of girls have them. Girls say it to me all the time. Hey, I'm really into, CNC, consensual non-consent. I'm really into rape fantasy. You're so big and strong. Can you do that to me? Wrong. No, I can't. No, I can't. In fact, you get on top. That way, you're in charge. I ain't even doing shit. I ain't even gonna thrust upwards unless you say so. No role play. You're 24, your girlfriend's 19. Click, click, click. Hey, babe, why don't you come over tonight dressed as a schoolgirl and we could play teacher schoolgirl. Gets dressed up as a schoolgirl, comes around your house, sleeps there.
Sorry for interrupting between the video, but if you don't want to listen to my comment and my perspective on this video, you can skip. But I will also show a timer, so you can skip according to your timeline. But I suggest you to listen to me and my commentary, because it's not about we talk about things deeply. It's a conversation between me and you. Sorry, I will just give me 2 seconds. I will be right back here. Just give me 2 seconds. So this is my notes, and in today's speech we are going to learn about nothing is real and all this stuff. I already talked about this in the intro, but before starting or conversation about this, I want to have another conversation with you. So a lot of people are thinking about why I shaved my hair. I look good with hairs, but I will also look good with no hairs. And the reason I shaved my hair, because I want to start a new life. When I had hairs, very beautiful hairs, I know I don't deserve these things. I don't deserve money. I don't deserve cars. I don't deserve anything. I was a loser. But when I shave my hair, I start a new life. It's new me. It's new me. Whenever I want to start a new life, whenever I want to start something new in my life, whenever I want to transform my life, I shaved my hair and starts a new life. I know my past don't deserve anything, but my present, yes, my present do deserve everything. I deserve the money, I deserve everything, because I work hard for it. And you also have to create this feeling that you deserve everything. And how you can create this feeling? By working hard. If you know you work hard, you go to the gym and you work hard, you lift weights, you are disciplined, you are consistent, you go to the gym every day, you know you deserve the muscles, you know you deserve a beautiful lean body with muscles. But if you don't go to the gym, like on weekends, you skip the gym, sometimes you go, sometimes you don't go, sometimes you eat junk food, sometimes you eat clean food, then you realize you don't deserve a muscular clean body. But if you go to the gym, if you eat clean every day, every single day, there is no New Year, there is no Merry Christmas, there is nothing, but you go to the gym every day, you know you deserve the things, you deserve everything. by working hard. So work hard first, then you have to create this feeling, I deserve everything. Then universe will definitely give you whatever you deserve. So let's start our video. I'm going to talk about that nothing is real. And that's right. In this world, nothing is real. For example, I just have to record videos. I just have to open my laptop and edit videos and post on YouTube. And then YouTube paid me for making videos for you. I just have to type some words and writing emails, and I make money. I just have to type buy and sell in my laptop, and it will affect the money in my bank account. Wow, I don't have to wear a suit or a tie or everything formal just to go to the office and say, boss, give me the files. I'm a worker. I will make you rich. But I wake up in the morning at 3 a.m. I wake up at 3 a.m. because I have work to do at that time. And no matter it's summer, it's winter, I must have to wake up at 3 a.m. and start doing work. First thing I do is prayer and thank God for everything. The second I start working. And now, I know I deserve everything, and the universe have to give me everything I want. Like I have this feeling I deserve everything. Before the haircut, I I don't have any feeling like that. I deserve these things. I know I'm doing nothing. But now I'm a new person. I'm a new guy. I'm a new version of myself. I'm hardworking. I know I have to do these things. I'm hardworking. I don't chase distractions. I don't chase girls. I don't chase anything. I'm just working on myself and become the best version of myself. I do sacrifice. And now I have this feeling that I deserve everything. I deserve everything. The second thing I need to talk about is lust. And you can't get successful. In my mind, you can't get successful if you if you have lust inside you. And God doesn't like people who have lust in them. I had a lust in myself because I'm a man. I of course had a lust in myself, but I killed the lust, and now I'm a new person with no hairs. Hair will grow soon, but now I'm a new person. I don't have lust. My past had a lust, and I don't care about my past. I only care about my future and my present, and in my future and present, there is no lust in me. I don't chase lust, I kill the lust. Anyway, you have to kill the lust because it takes too much your potential, your time, your energy, your focus, your discipline, your consistency, and there is a value, there is a cost of lust. So, the other thing I want to discuss, and this is the last thing, motivation. Whoever struggling with the motivation, listen to me. If you're struggling with motivation, sometimes I also struggle with motivation. Like yesterday I was struggling with motivation, and I don't feel like to do anything, but now I'm so motivated. I will do the workout, and after recording this video I will do push-up, squats and all this stuff and train my body. And after that, after training my body, I will edit my video, then upload to the members only, and then it will be published soon. If you want to support my work and support my financial condition, you can donate me some money by joining my membership. And yeah, if you're struggling with motivation, just like think about a guy, think about your future self. Your future self have everything you want. For example, I want cars. I want to have a happy family. I want to have a yacht and each and everything. And I know if I work hard today, if I stay disciplined, consistent for 3 to 5 years, things starts gonna change. I start gonna earn some money, enough money to provide my family and to become the person I want. I know if I work hard, I will get whatever I want. You know the answer. You don't need motivation. You have work to do. Do the work, get what you want. Simple. Get rich, get what you want. Simple. If you want a girl you like, get rich. If you want to, if you want an amazing script, an amazing physique, if you want a lean body, go to the gym, get rich. And a lot of people are thinking how you can build a body with money. You can actually do surgery and do a lot of shit to lose fat. But if you have money, you can pay your membership, you can pay your gym membership. Like, I can't pay my gym membership nowadays because I don't have enough pocket money. The pocket money I have, I buy things like I buy food for myself. Like, I bought some dates and almonds yesterday, and I will eat them whole month because I also need nutrition. I can do push up, I can do squat and each and every exercise at home. But what's the point of going to the gym if I don't have protein, if I don't have good things to eat? So I spend my pocket money on good meal, and whenever I start earning good amount of money, uh, I will buy my gym membership. Anyway, you have to look at your life and analyze your life. Analyze your life, that what a shitty position you are in. You are still struggling with motivation. Yesterday I was struggling with motivation, I told you, and I don't want to record the video. I don't want to upload the video, but anyway I record the video. Maybe I know I upload video 3 to 4 hours late, but I the same day I record the video, I edit the video, I upload the video, because I know I'm struggling with motivation. I know I'm demotivated. I know I don't want to work anymore. I know I'm just wanna be depressed person. But who cares? Who cares? I have to work on myself in order to become an important person. I have to work on myself, on my work, and I have to get rich in order to become the respected person in the society. I have to become, I have to get rich and work on myself in order to get the woman I love, in order to make my parents proud, in order to spend time with my friends, and like my friends are doing job in different city, and if I earn money, if I get rich, I will tell them how they can get rich, and then they all have time freedom and money freedom, and then I will spend time with my friends. I have to do all this thing, and the only choice I have, the only option I have, if I work hard, if I get rich, I will have all of this thing. So motivation ends here. Enjoy your video.
5 a.m. Boom! Police bust through your door. We found Mr. Jones, 24, in bed with a girl who claimed to be in her teenage years, wearing a schoolgirl's uniform. That looks bad. It looks terrible. You can't do that. There is no role play. Let's play prisoner and prison guard. I played that recently a couple times, but that wasn't role play. I ain't interested in role play. Don't tell me your weird fantasies. Hey, maybe you can, pretend to rape me. Maybe you could pretend to be my boss. Hey there, my sexy little employee. If you want that raise, come over to my house and give me a blowjob. We believe that this girl worked for Tristan Tate. Here's the evidence. He was coercing employees into pay rises with sexual favors. You can't do it. You're gonna get busted. You're gonna get cooked. No. No role play. Quit it. Sex in public places. I've been in cars. I've been behind curtains at hotels. I've been in public bathrooms. I've done various things in my life, you know? But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. A witness report says that Mr. Tate was spotted behind the curtain of a public dining hall. The girl had her pants at her ankles, and Tristan was forcibly penetrating her from behind. We believe he recruited her by finding her in the lobby and blah, blah. You can't do public sex. Sex in a car used to be fun. If the police roll up and knock on your window, excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? Talk about Caesar's thumb, right? Excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? Now let's say she's mad at you. Let's say you slipped and it went up the wrong hole. Let's say you upset her. Let's say you were giving her a weak dick. For whatever reason, she might hate your ass. She might be your girlfriend who knows you've been cheating. Excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? Yes or no determines whether you drive home or do 30 years in jail. For sex in a car? No, sir. If I'm in my car and you try to touch my penis, I'm going to tell you to keep your hands to yourself. Safety first. My hands are on the steering wheel. No. Absolutely no. Make videos of yourself. Now, there was once a famous case here in Romania where quite a prominent Romanian woman had her iCloud hacked. And a video of her and a mystery guy went public on the internet. Now, she was just sucking this guy's dick in the video. Not that bad, right? Videos of you having sex are evidence against you when in the hands of a prosecutor. You're having sex with your girlfriend. You're 20. Life's way ahead of you. You're not thinking right. You're 20. Girl's 20 years old also. 19, 21, whatever. Your age. You're fucking, hey, babe, can I get out my camera and record this? It's so hot. She says, yes. You take out your camera. Criminal! The bit where you asked her for permission is off camera. And if you start the camera, then ask her for permission, the first 5 seconds are illegal. Coerced his girlfriend into making pornographic materials, which was later found on his electronic devices. You can't be filming yourself fucking. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Oh, it's hot. Maybe you can watch it back. Maybe they're going to find that on your fucking computer when they raid your fucking house and say that you were making pornographic materials with a girl who you don't fucking have consent from. 5 years. Good luck. No recording yourself. Fucking hell. Let's get a bit more vanilla, right? Some of these things, for you civilians at home, some of these things are a bit kinky, a bit wild, a bit crazy. If I'm in bed with a girl, yeah, Tristan, pull my hair. Wrong! No, I will not pull your motherfucking hair. I won't. Because when your motherfucking extensions come out, and the next morning the police raid my house, and they say, girl, why are there hair extensions here? No, Tristan pulled them out last night. He pulled the girl's hair to the point where her extensions came out. Text message the next morning. Oh, babe, you pulled my hair so hard that my extensions came out. Wink face, kiss face. Prosecutors delete the wink face, kiss face. Assault. Yeah, but the girl said I did nothing wrong. The case isn't against the girl against you. The case is the state against you. And there's an admission here where you typed LOL, I'll do it again. that you pulled her hair to the point where her extensions came out. I ain't pulling your motherfucking hair. Oh, Tristan, spank me. No, I won't spank you. Because if that spank leaves a bruise and you take a picture of that bruise, then in 5 years when you don't like me anymore and I'm all over the news, you say, oh, look, he spanked my ass till it was blue. Here's photographic proof. And here's me sending it to him. And here's him saying, I'm going to do it again to you. He was so violent. We found images of battered and bruised women on his electronic device. No spanking. You can't be spanking these girls. Oh, Tristan, bite my neck. No! I'm not going to bite your motherfucking neck. I got a big jaw, strong teeth. If I leave a motherfucking bite mark, I'm going to end up like fucking Army Hammer. May that guy's reputation rest in peace. He's making a comeback with this citizen vigilante shit. I wish him all the best. He's never committed a crime. But he's case in point. He's patient zero of don't text stupid shit and don't engage in kinks. No, I will not bite you on your neck. Wrong. Never. Now I wrote down dress up. Covered that earlier in roleplay. You know what I mean. Let's get even more vanilla. Hey, Tristan. Blindfold me. No, I will not blindfold you, you crazy bitch. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If she's a psycho, I couldn't even see what he was doing to me. He blindfolded me. How could I consent to what I couldn't see? No. Keep your motherfucking eyes right here. Lock in. Let's go. No, you're not fucking getting blindfolded. Ever. Ever. He would cover his lover's eyes, his victims. He would recruit girls and cover his victims' eyes so they could not see what he was doing to them. He could have been recording. He could have been inviting other people into the room. He could have been doing things she didn't consent to because she couldn't see. Criminal case, victim. Keep your motherfucking eyes open. Look at me. I'm handsome. I'll even wear the hat. I'll keep the hat on if you'll keep your eyes open. No motherfucking blindfolds. I ain't playing that fucking game. Sexting. No. You are not sexting. You young men, of all the things you want to try, you might want to blindfold your girlfriend, have a threesome. Fine. Find a way to protect yourself. Be safe. Audio record. Ask the girls, is it okay if I audio record this interaction? Do something to protect yourself. Fine. I'm warning you to arm yourself because the state has become so malicious and I've seen what they've done to me and I have relatively quite a vanilla life. But we've all seen messages I've sent and things I've said out in the public. Never, ever sext anything ever. I'll tell you why. If it's normal kind of vanilla stuff, hey babe, can't wait for you to come over because I'm going to have sex with you, right? Fine. But what the state tries to do, as they did with some of my messages, which were very vanilla, very much like that, is they try to humiliate these poor girls. These girls who are listed as my victims have sat through interview after interview after interview with prosecutors who try to humiliate them. I'm the bad guy. Oh, is it true that you let Tristan have anal sex with you? One, don't be jealous just because your wife won't do it, Mr. Policeman. And two, leave the poor fucking girls alone. They don't want to be victims in your imaginary case, nigger. But sexting is just bad. It's just bad because if you're public at all, your sexts get leaked. Look at Andrew Tate. Look at Armie Hammer. Look at these people. It happens. And it's like, Andrew said this on a text message to a girl. Tristan said this on a text message to a girl. Read your text messages with your lovers today. Man and woman listening. If read through the eyes of a vindictive, corrupt prosecutor, what could be done with them? What picture of you could be painted? Sex is a primal thing. It's a primal urge. We all have it. We all want it. It can be dangerous. It can be addictive. But don't let that spill out into your motherfucking text stream, motherfuckers. Because you're going to get yourself arrested. Which brings me to my last sex idea that I, Tristan Tate, will never, ever do. Ever. Ever. BDSM. Now, the problem with BDSM, never really was into it. Never really wanted to tie these girls up. Never really wanted to fucking spank them and choke them and do all this shit. Was never really into it. But here's the issue with it. It's only consensual at the time, and the only people who know it's consensual are you and her. And once you do it, once you tie her down to a leather-bound bed and spank the shit out of her until she says the safety word, or maybe she doesn't. You leave your marks, your bruises, you bite her, you penetrate her in various different ways, you choke her. She could have asked you to do it. And it is consensual at that moment between you and between her. But if any evidence of this type of sex ever falls into the wrong hands, federal prosecutor, false accuser, her parents, maybe if she's 2021, her fucking social worker, her friends who think you're a bad guy, if any evidence of this kind of sex ever falls into anyone's hands, it immediately becomes non-consensual. Immediately. And they can paint you as a picture as somebody who ties women up and does things against them against her will. You sitting there saying, oh, but 4 years and 3 months ago when we actually did it, she said, yeah, and we agreed on the safety word and it was all fine. She goes, no, I didn't. Then you're sitting there with your fucking whip and your dildo and your chains and your handcuffs in your hands being like, imagine dildo, handcuffs, chains, whip. Sir, did you abuse this woman? She said you did. Guilty as charged. You can't be participating in that shit. So I said before this started, the Romanian state and all their chicanery. It's cute. It's cute. They're low IQ villagers trying to prove that I'm a human trafficker or a rapist or somehow. I actually never got accused of rape, but whatever they're trying to prove about me. With all their chicanery, they try to paint this negative picture of me. And I'm sitting here like, you know what? It's fine. All you've done is make my sex life easier for me. Hey, Tristan, I really want to have sex with you. Come to my room. You can have missionary, doggy, or cowgirl, as long as you like. It's fine. As long as you like missionary, doggy, or cowgirl. Will I spank you? No. Will I pull your hair? No. BDSM? No. You want sex toys? No. You want to dress up? No thanks. Role play? Absolutely not. That's my sex life in 2026. All they've done is make my sex life much easier, much simpler. Girls say, oh, why won't you engage in this kind of activity? Why won't you engage in that kind of activity? Because I don't trust you. I simply don't trust you enough to engage in any of that shit. You got to be careful in this day and age when someone can give you consent and retrospectively to a month, a year, a week, a day later, take it back and say you didn't get consent. That's why I audio record girls who I meet, even if I'm just on a date with them. Hey baby, you saw in the newspapers, you saw what happened to me with that false accuser and the crap that happened in Romania, yeah? Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to record this conversation. Do you mind? Put my phone down. Put my phone down. I made a joke that I had 2 girls screaming into the phone. We consent, we consent. They actually messaged me after seeing that podcast saying honorable shout out. I was like, that's right, ladies. That's right. You got to protect yourself. These are crazy times.
So this is the end of the video, and I will cover my remaining points in this video, in this ending speech. So without wasting any time, let's start talking about, he talked about women wants fun, and you have responsibilities, you have duties. So let's talk about women wants fun. I want fun too, but I'm not a woman. Of course, I want fun. I want to go to the pool with my friends. I want to go with a long drive. I want to drive sports car. I want all this fun, and because I want fun, I want to travel whole world. I think and everybody wants fun because fun is fun. We enjoy fun. I'm not talking about partying, enjoying with girls and all this stuff. Fun is amazing. In my perspective, in my mind, fun is amazing. Like you just go to the solo trip. You met new people. You made new friends. You enjoy your time. That's fun. in in my mind, in my thoughts, that's fun. I want fun. That's the reason I'm working hard right now, because if if my life's supposed to be boring, if my life's supposed to be hard, why 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 I'm working hard right now? Then why I'm working hard right now if my life is supposed to be hard all the time? I want fun. I only have to work for 4 to 5 years, and after that, I want to earn that money that I can relax and have fun like that. Sitting on a yacht and having fun with my family, having fun with my friends, wearing beautiful watches, wearing good watches, enjoying with my friends, driving sports car, and having fun. This is all I want. I don't have to work all day like a robot. I don't have to work. I don't have to. I don't want to work, man. To be honest, I'm honest person. I'm supposed to be work hard, but I don't want to work hard. I'm working hard because of money. I'm working hard because I want to change my life, and I want to have fun. That's the reason I'm working hard. So, not always woman wants fun. I also want fun. That's the reason I'm working hard. And ask yourself if you want fun or not. If you want to go to the beaches, if you want to go to the different cities, different country, and you want to have fun with your friends, you want to drive sports car. We also want fun, but because we have duties, we have responsibilities, we can't do fun things. Imagine a man has a wife in his house and 2 children, and he's having fun outside, but the wife and kids are asking for food because they don't have food, because they don't have money. Then why the man is gay who is doing fun activities outside? Fun is only fun. You can only enjoy fun when you have money, because then you don't have any responsibilities or any duties. Oh, light goes away. Anyway, the videos stay continued because what the fuck is this, man? Oh no. Sorry, light goes. This is the problem. This is the problem. There is no UPS in my home, and that motivates me. There is no special lighting. I open that laptop light. I'm using laptop light. I don't have ring lights. I don't have anything. That's my motivation to do work. Now you get me. You don't need motivation. The things you are suffering from, you have to just look at the things you are suffering from. You just have to look at your house. Why your house it's not looking like a millionaire house? Why you are living in a small house when you can afford a big house, but you only have to work, day and nights and every day, no matter it's Christmas, no matter it's New Year, no matter it's holiday, no matter it's weekend, you just have to work your ass off in order to win. I know I have to work, I have to work, and then I will get all the things I want. And that's my motivation. Motivation doesn't exist in my life. That's the only motivation I have. I just have to watch Netflix, eating ice cream, and that's make me happy. But I can't afford an ice cream. I can't afford uh, Netflix account, and that's my motivation. Look at the things you can't afford. If you can't afford a Lambo, if you can't afford a Ferrari, and you want to drive a Ferrari and a Lamborghini, that should be your motivation. That should be your motivation. You want to ride horse, you want to own farmhouse, you want to own all these things, and you can't afford it. Then you realize that in order to afford them, you have to work on yourself. You have to work hard every day, every night, no matter it's Sunday, no matter it's Monday. You have to stay disciplined and consistent, and that should be your motivation at all. That should be your motivation. It is what it is. I know without any light I look uh, horrible. Anyway, who cares? I'm recording videos. I can't wait for this life to come up and I start recording video. I hate when light goes away. And I don't like my country because of this. I need to move on to America. I need to move on to a different country where I don't have problems like this, and that's become my motivation. My motivation is to go to abroad. My motivation is go to either America or Australia and live my life peacefully because I have a bunch of money. I have a skill. I build a skills that I just have to click buy and sell. I build that skill and that affects the money in my bank. Nothing real, bro. I'm just enjoying my life. I want that kind of life. I want that kind of life. I know how it's work. I learn a skill that I just have to I just have to click buy and sell, and it will reflect the money in my bank. And all I have to do is to earn money so I can invest that money on different stocks, on different things. And I know my skills are good at this thing. I just have to make money in order to make more money. That's the thing, that's my job, and nothing feels real. I will be relaxing like that. Nothing feels real. I just have to wake up in Asian session, decide if either I'm going to buy or sell, and click a button, wait for a few minutes, click another button, and that's it. I hope you're doing good in life, and work hard, bro. Motivation doesn't exist. If you want to have things you want, if you want to get things you want, you have to work really hard on yourself. And God bless you. I believe in yourself. You will be get successful in life at the end of the day. And I know my English is not good, and all these things are not good, but I'm working on myself. It's not the thing. We should not start anything if I start thinking about my English was not good, my people will make fun of me because my English is not good. I will never start this YouTube channel and earning money from it. You have to understand this thing. If you are not good at anything, just start it and improve yourself while doing this thing. And after the light comes, I will do some push up, I will edit my video, and then I will be having some English learning lecture so I can learn some English to speak good at my videos. And yeah, start taking action, bro. I really want you to become a successful person. No matter you want to become a photographer, no matter you want to get a millionaire, want to be a millionaire, no matter you want to just relax on a beach, whatever you want, I pray you get whatever you want. God bless you.